Welcome to Soldier's Heart. Today we are breaking down a battle-tested strategy to absolutely conquer the CDS General Studies paper. Look, we're not just going to talk about what to study. We're going to focus on the real secret sauce. How you perform on exam day to lock in those Users Plus marks. Okay? So let's start with this quote because it gets right to the heart of why so many brilliant, well-prepared students still fail. You can have all the knowledge in the world. You can be the most beautiful peacock in the jungle, but if you can't show that to the examiner, if you can't translate it into marks, then you're doing this incredible dance and nobody's there to see it. And that's the bottom line, right? Your family, the examiners, nobody really cares how many books you read. They care about one thing. Did you clear the exam? All those hours you've put in studying are frankly useless if you can't apply what you know when the pressure's on. That is the game we're here to win. Okay, so let's get into the math behind his strategy because this isn't about luck or just winging it. This is about having a calculated, rock solid approach to maximize every single point you can get. So first things first, you have to get this idea out of your head that you need to attempt every single question. In fact, trying to do that is probably the biggest trap you can fall into. The real question we need to answer is what's the magic number? What's the sweet spot? This number right here, you need to burn this into your brain sensors. That's roughly how many questions you have to be ready to just let go. You've got to strategically and confidently skip them. These are not your questions to answer today. And what does that leave you with? Your winning number about course attempts, that's your target. Why? Because with a decent accuracy rate, choices attempts is what gets you over that user mark finish line. It's not about being perfect. It's about hitting your target. Now you might be wondering why does skipping standards questions work? Well, it's actually fascinating. It's because every single one of these exam papers is built around a specific psychological principle. They are designed this way on purpose. Think of it this way. The people who set the paper, they break it down into 3 parts. First, you've got the easy Byfinger censure. These are your gimmies, the low-hanging fruit. Then you've got the Byfinger sirs moderate questions. This is where the real competition is. This is what decides your rank. And then there's the final Byfinger censures. And these are the traps. They are put there specifically to waste your time, to crush your confidence, and to lure you into getting negative marks. Right. So right there, that's the absolute core of the strategy. Your number one job isn't to be a hero and prove how smart you are by tackling the toughest questions. It's to be smart enough to spot that Byfinger census trap and just walk away. Skidding those questions isn't a sign of weakness. It's the smartest move in the entire game. Okay, so we've got the numbers down, but what about your mindset? Let's talk about those crucial moments before the exam even starts. Specifically, that break between papers, that little window of time can literally make or break your entire day. Our brains have this funny little bug. We are wired to focus on what went wrong. If you start talking about that last paper, I guarantee you won't be thinking about the Ursajur answers you nailed. Nope. You'll be obsessing over that one question you think you might have messed up. And that one single doubt can poison your confidence for the next paper. So you have to protect your mindset. Don't discuss anything. Eat something, put on some music, and just mentally reboot for the next 5. Alright, it's go time. The clock starts now. Let's walk through the actual in-exam attack plan step by step. This is how you navigate those e-byte Earth minutes. Okay, rule number 1, and this is a big one. Do not start at question 1. I'm serious. Paper setters love to put what they call elephant's teeth right at the beginning, these big, scary looking questions. Their only job is to intimidate you and wreck your confidence right out of the gate. Don't fall for it. No, the winning move is to flip the script and take control yourself. You start where you're the strongest. If polity is your thing, go straight to those questions. If you love biology, start there. This gives you an immediate shot of confidence, gets you into a rhythm, and builds positive momentum. It's a huge psychological win. So here's how you break down your time. First, shoe minutes. Just flip through the whole paper. Don't solve anything. Just get a feel for it. See where the easy sections are. Then for the next user minutes, it's round 1. You only answer the questions you are absolutely byte sure about true. Then in your final Wooders minutes, you go back for round 2. This is where you attack the questions where you know you can eliminate at least 1 or 2 options. This system makes sure you never ever miss the easy points. Alright, let's talk about a small detail that can turn into a huge disaster if you ignore it. This seems minor, but trust me, it can cost you everything. I have seen this happen so many times. People wait until the last 5 minutes to fill in all church other bubbles. Don't do it. The panic is real. And that's when you make those silly soul-crushing mistakes like shifting a whole row by 1. The much safer, smarter way is to bubble in your answers after you finish each subject section. You finish polity, you bubble in the polity answers. Done with biology, bubble those in. It breaks up a scary task and keeps you calm. Okay, so we've covered a lot of tactics, a lot of rules, but if you're going to remember just one single thing, from all of this, when you walk into that exam hall, what should it be? Look, you've put in the hours, you've done the reading, the revising, you've memorized the facts, but it all comes down to this one final step. All that hard work is for nothing if you can't apply it. Apply your knowledge and apply your strategy when it counts on that one specific day, and that's really the final thoughts I want to leave you with. You have to reframe what this exam actually is. You have to understand this isn't just a knowledge quiz. It's a test of your nerve, how you make decisions under fire, and how well you can stick to a smart plan. It's a test of strategy, and the good news is now you've got one. Thank you.